this is Motomain and welcome to episode 6 of Let's Learn Starcraft 2. This episode will be about ZVT and I want to figure out more stuff about the roach push that I was doing in episode 4. So let's fast forward to there. My Zerglings are arriving in his base and there's no command center, so I can't do damage. And this is something that I was thinking about. The thing is, I forced him. I didn't force him, but he wasn't finished because he wasn't too greedy. And problem is, I lose all my Zerglings against the Reaper. I kind of need to find a way to avoid that. I don't know if micro is possible to do this. Anyway, the Roach push. Roach Warren is on the way. I've been joining up all this time. I'm preparing some overloads and I'm building 6-7 roaches now. Then another round of drones and I built some Zerglings to support the roaches. I don't know if it's necessary, if I should do it or not, I'm not sure. But the attack is stronger this way, and the guy already has a tank. And I should get away and a second tank comes in. So I wanted to see if I was able to do damage, but the push get destroyed right away. So let's see what was happening in his base. Was building the command center. Oh, he cancelled it. Yeah, because he scouted my hatch first. Oh, so in the end it's pretty good. For me, I think. Thing is, what's happening next? I'm coming in and I'm not seeing anything. I'm seeing the command center over there. I don't know what the timing should be, so I can't guess. I built it on the low ground and cancelled it. But I don't see a factory. And usually when I see a factory there, I'm thinking of alien because of the reactor. But here there's no factory. And the factory is a bit late. Let's go faster. Okay, and he built the tank straight up. And the tank arrives at 4:30, so there's no way my roaches can arrive before this, and he has a bunch of marines with this. So, as soon as I'm seeing the tank shots, I should get back. Like, I don't want to fight this with my roaches. And I probably should use my roaches to deny the third, I guess. And the question is, was I right to make these Zerglings? I'm not sure about it, because this is a lot of drones that I don't have. On the other hand, I don't need drones. But I should have a third. Like, I forgot about my third. Okay, so in the build, I'm supposed to build roaches, a load of Zerglings, and then drones and a third. So I should be getting it right now. And I am. But it's a bit late though. Okay, so the build says I need Zerglings. I don't remember why. Maybe I should... I don't know some of this stuff. I'm not sure why I said it. Maybe the load of Zerglings was just to try it. So I guess I'll continue making it. Maybe Zerglings are good if I step back. Like, just before I attack stupidly into this. Okay, I still have more drones than he has SCVs. But maybe his macro was half. I'm not sure. So by no means it tells me that I should stop this kind of push. It's just when I see the tank, I hold back and deny a third while I'm taking mine. I'm trying to contain him, right? Thing is, he had a Liberator, yeah, coming also. So I should be building queens. Like, I only have 2 queens. It's not enough, and I have the money for it. So building queens and queens. I'm not sure of the order of these, drones and third and queen. It might be third first, drones after, and then queen. If tank, don't attack and deny the third. Okay, and the thing is, I'm not sure how we can scout this. Like, before the roaches are made, when are they made? Because if I do the roach warren, it's kind of okay, I guess. Like, it's still money lost, so it's not really okay. But when do I build the roach warren? Like now. Like, if I come here, let's say I had an overlord over there, and I'm entering and trying to scout what's happening before making it. I'm seeing a factory and a barracks with Hellions. A barracks with a reactor. And I'm thinking about Hellion. If I'm seeing this, if I'm expecting aliens, I'm happy to do the push, because roaches are pretty good against Hellions. So I can't really scout something that would tell me I shouldn't do the push. This is where maybe having the Zerglings is not great. The Zerglings could have been drones and a more economic build order. And when the Zerglings arrive, I'm seeing the tech. I could see the tech lab here. So maybe when the roaches spawn, I should be able to see what he's doing. But I like this overlord. So this overlord should be like up there and trying to scout. It will depend on the map. It will depend on where he puts his factory. On the other hand, if I don't see Hellion, it might be a Banshee, although I won against the Banshee, I think, last time. So a Banshee doesn't tell me he's not doing anything. So if I succeed in scouting the ramp, and I'm not seeing a factory, the factory might be elsewhere, and it's a tank. I guess, like a player making a Banshee would make Hellion, probably, but I'm not sure. On the other hand, if there's no factory here, and the reactor is pumping marines, yeah, I don't know. I need more insight. So I can't cancel anything, I don't think. Neither the roaches nor the zerglings. And if he's making a lot of marines, I'll be happy to have some zerglings to help the roaches. So next time I see a tank, I pull back and I see what's happening from there. I'm not sure I can deny the third, but the idea is from there I macro, maybe I take up to have more roaches later. Like, I take the lair, I take evolution chambers, I take gases, because right there, okay, the fight is going badly, but what happens in my base? What happens is I have a ton of money and I didn't spend it, so I could have had more queens, taken some gases, and probably made more drones, because I missed several injects. Okay, so a tank is bad for this. But I'm not giving up yet. And I'll see another game, I'll show another game I played a bit earlier, where everything is completely different. So same build in this game against a Terran. My Zerglings just are arriving there, and the guy made marines that was able to kill them. So I'm doing a lot of damage with my Zerglings. Making the Roach Warren and saying this, so yeah, I made a lot of damage. So I made 8 roaches again, and 1 round of Zerglings. I'm taking my third, and then I'm joining after this. And when my roaches are ready, I send them first. Not sure why, but that's what I do. And against Hellion, this is pretty strong. Pretty strong push. So I'm making more Zerglings because I think I can finish it. And I win the game. I don't remember what happened in episode 4 when I succeeded finally with this push. I just want to see what is the difference really, because you see the factory is there, is making some marines. Okay, we'll be cancelling this. He's making... no, he's not making anything. This is building another barrack. And he's making the reactor directly on the factory. I think I messed up his build. So, he's pumping marines. Searching steam. I think I will arrive before steam, but I'm not sure. And he's pumping hellions. And to be honest, I think out of this against this, lose. Without the Zerglings, I don't think the roaches can manage to win this. I'm not sure if I can see it. If I take command, I'm not sure they'll shoot back at me. Is there anything else to see in this game? I don't think. Like, the thing is, against alien, this works. Against tanks, it doesn't. So let's try and take command. Yeah, they're not shooting me. On their way to do this? No, I can't. Okay, so I'll have to figure it out. For now, I will keep the Zerglings, and I don't know what I can expect to tell me that I shouldn't make them. Because if I lose against Alien Marine with this, and I lose the fight, I mean, this is a bad call, right? On the other hand, yeah, I would be happy to have more drones. I don't have enough. Like, this guy wants drones, this will want drones, and the mineral line wants drones, and the third is about to be done. So I really need to have these Zerglings. But even in the previous game, I don't know if the roaches could win against all the marines. So I'll try to be greedy, and I will stop making them. Okay, one load of roaches and no Zerglings. I'm raiding it because if it's not good enough, I want to remember there were Zerglings in the build originally. Alright, another game. This time I didn't make any Zerglings. There's no SCVs in the mineral line because the guy cancelled when I came with my Zerglings, and I think he lost a lot of time. So he retreats his army back up the ramp, and I get back right away because I'm not sure I can do damage to this. And the thing is, like, I recorded this commentary before, so I know what I missed. I was seeing the starport, but anyway, even though I should know there's a Banshee on the way here, because of the tech lab, and the tech lab is bright, so it's researching cloak. Now, the starport could be there. In this case, I wouldn't know anything. But like, I'm denying SCVs, and the Banshee comes. It takes quite a long time to react, and I get back. And I have 5 roaches right now, and I think I will have only 3. In the end, yeah, the Banshee ends up with 4 kills. So, I don't know if it's bad or good, to be honest. I'm losing quite a lot, but I scout Banshee, and I'm prepared for it. Like, I could have sent an Overlord. It's a cheaper way to scout this, but now I'm making spores here and here, and maybe queens. Yeah, I'm building queens to handle this, so it gives me a little bit of time. And the thing is, I didn't do more damage because the damage already had been done before the guy cancelled his command center, so he had no SCVs there. If I look, like, yeah, even there he doesn't have enough CVs. So I'm not sure why that is. Damage is done by himself, I guess, and if I had my roaches in a normal situation, I think I would have done damage, but I'm not sure. Like, he had a bunch of marines, so it was dangerous. It doesn't tell me if I should build the Zerglings or not. Anyhow, the Banshee stopped this, like my push. It's just, in this case, I could have done some damage before the Banshee came, but I'm not sure. Like, if the Banshee is here when I come in, I shouldn't engage this army, I don't think. But I don't even know if I can retreat. Maybe Marines are faster. Move speed 3.15. So the higher, the faster. We have the same speed, so yeah, okay. I could have retreated. Okay, the question is, how do I deal with the Banshee? And do I need to deal with it? Like, I can't deal with it. I was thinking about, like, getting Burrow, but to get Burrow I need another gas. Like, it's a pretty long upgrade and I need to get it at, like, 5 minutes if I take the timing of this Banshee. And at 5 minutes I only have 64 gas. So, but I have another gas. Like, just built probably? No, I mined from it? Okay, I mined only 4. So maybe had I taken this gas before I could have gotten Burrow, but like, I'm getting Burrow just in case of a Banshee. Like, if there's no Banshee I don't need the Burrow and I lost, like, money, a lot of money in fact, because I need, like, you're getting less gas than minerals, and I want a third. I want lots of drones on the mineral, I guess, early, to make more drones, to make more queens. I don't know why I made this guess. And the thing is, I'm not sure about what I'm saying, but, like, getting Burrow that early seems wrong in many ways. So the other thing I could have done is spread out my roaches, like throw 2 over there, 2 over there, and 2 in my base, like, and it can only kill 2. But in the end, it almost only killed 2, so it might not be, like, I lost 4, but it's part because, like, I didn't react it in time. And, like, just before I'm losing drone like mad, like, I'm way ahead in supply. Not in army, but in drones. And I can build a bunch of roaches right now if I feel like I need to. So I wouldn't take this as a defeat. Like, it's just, I didn't do a lot of damage, but it seems like the damage was done by himself by not having SCVs. So I guess no conclusion from this. Just, like, I don't want to build this gas. And yeah, in the build there's no gas anywhere. I want to take gases when I have more drone than this. I don't know how much, but more. Like, full mineral. Enough drone to saturate all 3 bases, and then I go for gases. Okay, third try for this episode. Come with the Zerglings. I see nothing. I built a Roach Warren. I forgot about metabolic boost, but that's kind of okay, because I don't really need it. I don't think I made any Zerglings with this. I forgot about them, quite simply, but it's not, it doesn't matter right now. I'm seeing the command center going up. He has a tank. I'm not seeing anything else. So, because he has a tank, he kills most of my Zerglings, which is alright. Like, they didn't do much, but alright. And now there's a Banshee. And the Banshee is already there when I arrive, and it's clearly a fail. My push did absolutely nothing. I'm not sure if he has... yeah, he has a bunch of SCVs that I couldn't kill. I'm still ahead, but that's probably because I'm Zerg. The Banshee only killed 1, but he could have killed, like, more than this. So I only had 6 roaches? Yeah, okay. what I had in mind, I knew he had a tank, but I was like, okay, I can come here and get the SCVs. But the Banshee ruins everything. Like, the SCVs are gone, and I can't do, like, I could have forced to lift and deny the mining, and I was surprised to have both a tank and a Banshee. Oh, he was going for battle cruisers. Okay, so did he cut anything to do this? Because, like, if he cut SCVs to do this, or his second base is late because he's going with this build, it's okay. He delayed his economy, I delayed my economy, we're even, I lose 2 roaches. Like, it's not great, but I'm fine with this. My level, anyway. The question is, did he, like, delayed? Didn't build a Reaper. No, he went straight for 2 gases. He made the factory before the command center. I guess he delayed his economy. And I scouted the Banshee. He's making a bunker too. I kind of lost the Zerglings for nothing. Like, after the first shot. After the first shot I should have back off. Getting some damage on this while the Marines... I was not thinking about the Marines coming here and being protected by the tank. So I should have waited here for the watches to come. So let's get back and see what he's doing. So he went for the starport before the tank or after? Yeah, before. Okay. He has 1 tank and he have 1 Banshee. And another Banshee coming, I think. No, it's a Viking. Okay. All that did is it delayed. Like, it's not my push that did it, but at least I scouted what was happening, at least the Banshee and the tank. So I don't know if I reacted or not. Didn't kill anything, but his build, like, because he made the command center later, and like he made it here, so he had to flew it a while. Probably lost like 3 to 4 SCVs by doing this. I'm not sure, like, I don't lose the roaches, so I'm kind of fine, but they're useless if he's going for battle cruisers. But now I know. I have spore crawlers, which, like, didn't made a cloak, but if he's making battle cruisers in the end, I'm not sure if he will do it. Yeah, he's making battle cruisers. So it's not lost money. Speaking of money, I have too much of it. I probably missed some injects. I should be making more queens. I don't know that it's battle cruisers, but queens with roaches to defend is always good. So I wouldn't say it's a failed. It's a failure. It's just I scouted the Banshee again. Didn't do much damage, and I was prepared for it. The question is more, what do I do after this? I'm not sure what I did. Like, let's check the production. So my roaches are getting there. Was building drones. I missed several injects. I'm making more drones. I made the spores. So I'm almost saturated here. I'm almost... Oh. I have way too much drones here. And my third is late. When did I... Like... Third should have been done, I guess. Yeah. It should have been done. I send it. I sent the drone and forgot about it. Roaches are being made. Like, yeah. Right now it should be on its way. Because I have full drone here. Full drone here. So yeah. This should be building. And it's not. And am I... No, I'm making overloads, okay. I'm making a layer because I have the gas, so why not? And when I make the layer, I often get 2 gases. I think it's okay right now. Is it though? I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. Like, had I made more queens from the beginning and the third, I'd be maybe more ready. I don't know if having too many queens is good or not, but I like queens. And if I make roaches, I can always make a nidus later and use the energy to transfuse, I guess. Question is, what do I do with the gas? I could make an evolution chamber instead of getting the layer. Thing is, with the layer, I can make overseers. And I know it has Banshee, right? So I guess making the layer is fine, although I didn't need the gases. Like, making queens... Let's see the build. Yeah, I made drones and third and queens. I'm not sure I'm making queens before seeing the Banshee. Because the gas should come when I have a saturated mineral line. So I'm not sure what happened. Let's watch my cam. So yeah, I'm making overseers because I'm afraid, but battle cruisers are coming. How many queens do I have now? 6 queen, which is pretty good. And he's waiting for another battle cruiser. So the hydras are definitely late. Could have had them faster, I think. I'm not seeing the battle cruiser. So my queens are kind of useless. And I'm not fast enough to think about my creep thread. But I'm taking a bunch of bases. I have a lot of money. I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. Like I am very late on upgrades. Now I see the battle cruisers and I have a lot of roaches. Not enough hydra.
Mineral field mutation complete.
I kind of need the hydra if I want to deny the fourth.
Our forces are under attack.
It's just messing up a giant mech army. And I'm not taking that... Oh, I'm making a nidus. Forgot about this. I should have had a spire, I think. Like, because with the spire and the amount of gas I have, I would have broodlords right now. So yeah, I should definitely take up faster. Like, as soon as I don't have lava, at least. Like, it's not a good timing, but it's at least a macro compensation, correction. Like, when I spend my lava and I have leftover, I should build a tech building. And that's not just for this matchup, it's for all of them. And after this is all messy, just making a bunch of units, trying to react to what I see, making broodlords at last. But yeah, he's spreading his battle cruisers pretty well and does a lot of damage. And the supply, oh my god, the supply.
Mutation complete.
Yeah, so I'm dead. Like, I don't remember if I win or not. Let's go faster. Yeah, he comes back and I have nothing. Okay, so I'm not sure what I should learn from this. Like, having the spire faster would be good. But, like, I'm seeing the battle cruisers pretty late, and that's because I'm not scouting anything. I should at least send some zerglings sometimes to check stuff. Yeah, I guess this is what there is to learn from the rest of this game, is I'm not scouting, so I don't know what to make, and when I'm finally have the information, I don't react, really. So, for example, right now, I have no lava, and I'm rich. So I should make like a spire, should make upgrades. Upgrades should have been way earlier. I should make an infestation pit. I don't want to put this in my build because it's not really specific. It's just a general idea that in every matchup I should scout more often. I have observing speed for it, and I should, like, I'm not sure, like I said in previous episode, my plan stops when the roaches arrives at the base, so I have no clue what to do right now, and it's kind of complicated to me. Like, I want hydras, so next step is hydras, and I want upgrades. Thing is, I'm not sure, do I want hydras first? When do I want the upgrades? Do I want a lair before the upgrades? I don't know. So maybe what I should do is write down what I want. I guess I want one upgrade first, so probably before the gas, then a lair, and the gas when all mineral lines are saturated. And when I have the lair, I don't know when I take my fourth, but I want hydras. So I guess this is the steps I want out of this, and probably at some point after the lair and before maybe after hydras, I want more like second Evo chamber. So I don't know how it will line up. Maybe I'll take 2 upgrades with the first Evo chambers, maybe not. So this will be the start of the plan for now. So I'm sending my roaches, I'm building my third, making queens, I'm joining until this mineral line is saturated. While I'm building these drones, I'm making an Evo chamber, getting the upgrade. When I can, I take the lair, and no, I should take the lair when the mineral line is saturated, because when I'll make the lair, I'll make gases. And probably I'll go all the way to 4 gases. So I guess this is my plan. And so after second evolution chamber, I don't know when, but I want a spire. In which order? Because I will want infestation pit to get the hive, to get more upgrades. But that this come before the spire, probably. Oftentimes what happens, I get maxed out in Roach Hydra, and I'm banking resources, and then I'm using this time where I can't do anything with my money to build a spire. Then I lose all my army, and then I am dead. Basically, this is what's happening most of the time. And through all this, there will be reaction to what I'm seeing, so I need to scout. But I won't write it down here. Thing is, because I'm not watching for anything, this doesn't depend on what the other guy is doing, so I'm not thinking about scouting. Like, sometimes you have your build and you need to build the hydrate in when you see something. This is not how my build works. So I'm not sure what I could have seen that would... yeah, the battle cruisers. If I had seen the battle cruisers, I would have made the spire instead of the Hydralistan. How many battle cruisers does he have? 2. So he has the Banshee here to protect, but like 4 Zerglings could have come. Probably would have scouted the main, and I wouldn't have seen the battle cruisers. Because I want to see what's in there, what's to come. Maybe I want to see the army. Where is his army? And he had nothing here. Like 1 Thor, 1 Banshee, 2 tanks. 2 battle cruisers. I have 22 roaches. I could have won, probably. Like, not really because of the battle cruisers, but still, had I scout, I could have known an attack. So I guess the lesson is scout. and kind of know where you want to go. And I guess I'm not sure I want Hydras against BCs. He only has 2 BCs. Like, he'll have more, but at this point he only have 2, so against BC I want a Spire, or else I want Hydras. And maybe the second Evo, I want it before, but I'm not sure about it, so I'll see about that later.